You definitely got a host, bro. You gotta have an intro. A nigga can't just get on stream wilding. You feel me? You gotta have a little warm up, bro. Lay down. 1, 2, 3, 4. In here, the host is in the building. You feel me? But you gotta have a little warm up first. Shout out to you though, loved one. You feel me? You gotta get your stretches on. Gotta get your warm up music.
Huh? First, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga, can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch, can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the wall, cup with a wall up. 86 bins ain't a foreign, put your card. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing never ball hard. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hit my call off. Bought a double C, now she's a 98 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore. Mini shopping spree on Valentino in Dior store. Money on the 4th floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor. While I'm eating chicken, said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch into Christmas. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga, can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal though? What's the whoa, pause. What's the deal though? It's crazy. What's the deal? Big cash, capital K, dollar sign for the ass, intellectual street talk, episode 151. We finna get rocking, quaking, shaking, and baking. We got big homie CC talking about rappers, people that walk among us that ain't us. I don't know what else, So we're gonna get to that. Hit that like button. I drop a conspiracy theory compilation every day and a non-mainstream media. What the news not gonna show you. Let's have that conversation. Let's get into it. Depressed from the pressure. You depressed from what pressure, bro? We got you. We got your back. We in here. Global Mafia. Let's get to the content. Bang that like button. Mafia.
Got you. Pillar of strength. People bloody days. This was the worst bro. To breathe, talk.
I wasn't there. I was so surprised I went there. I think this happened at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when he got he finally got the location up on him.
Phone now. So I had called Phluid, but I'm like, man, I can't wait. I got to catch up with him. You feel me? And we got protocol. You ain't supposed to go by yourself. You feel me? But everybody know that's why Dugas is in jail right now because he had to go by himself and doing shit. So Phluid cursed me out for going by myself.
Harry Hoover, what's the deal, loved one? What's the deal? That's a nice name. Harry Hoover, double H.
Stuff and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But
salute to you, family. We do this every night. You can come kick back and chill with us, bro. Learn, get some knowledge. That's all we be on.
As a man, you have a responsibility because they say the burden of knowledge is to teach. And strong people are supposed to create a safe environment because if we don't, the example is not getting set. And then that's why you look around and people not safe in their own home.
For sure, like damn, bro. I'm here every night. I drop a video every day, nonstop.
Home in their community.
And we support each other. We're stronger together, bro. We don't be on none of that weird shit over here.
And, people look at me as a pillar of strength. People travel long distances to meet me. They cry and stuff like that. And I don't take that for granted. You feel me? Like people feel safe around us. And no matter what, we're going to keep standing on that business. So, ended up in the hospital. Then the FBI come to my mama's job. I'm going to send you that video. Come to her job, tell her there's threats against my life and shit like that. They wanted me to go into witness protection. I'm not no witness, boy. You feel me? Like, what is y'all talking about?
My bad. Nisha knew. What's the deal? You know, you the global member. My bad. I seen your comment.
You know, this is a witness protection state.
For sure.
Nevada, they had people here.
One time, me and Phluid ended up getting locked up, and the people, they was on witness protection. They call it blue jeans. You see what I'm saying? So they done moved them all out the country and shit like that. We can't go for nothing like that though. You feel me? It's a group called Tren de Aragua, who apparently put the bounty out. But I mean, you know.
Advice for the younger generation. Not too many young people watch my channel. So how young you talking about? And I got you.
We're just gonna continue putting belt. It is what it is, bro.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high quality podcast recordings right from my room. And I'm not.
Okay. So, Phluid, it's your first time in the interview, right?
This is my first time in your interview for sure. But yeah, this like, you know, I'm new to the interview world, you know. I'm new.
Okay, so welcome. So
definitely.
So how did you end up clicking up with the big fella? You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself to the world.
16 to 25, I got
was like 19 years old, and I was coming to his crib to record because he had a studio up in his crib. And I had left my book bag up in his crib. I had some merchandise up in his book bag. I'm like, damn, somebody probably got it because he got so many different artists coming back and forth throughout his crib to record and do music. So I'm like, somebody probably seen my book bag. I left it up in the studio. I came back. My book bag was still there. All my merchandise was up in there. Everything I left up.
All right, 16 to 25, one. Just real quick, I ain't even gonna go deep into it, but check this out. Number one, no, this not no short-term game. No short-term game. This game of life is about to go on for a minute. Everything that you have been taught is probably a lie. And even if it's from the closest person to you. So coming into it with an open mind, you feel me? And know that you got a lot to learn. Know that if you listen to people that's a little bit older than you, you'll be faster amongst your people. And if you chop game and give your game to the older person, he'll be faster amongst his peers. You feel me? So just know that you got a lot to learn. Let your ego go. And also know decision making is very serious. That's what I would say. But don't let nobody tell you you can't do shit. If you're a man, stay strong, stand up, chest up, chin out, and be straight. And just know you got a lot to learn, bro. Just know there's not no short-term journey. There's not no 1 or 2 day thing. And you got a lot to learn. We all do.
Up in there. So I ended up being up in paying for so much studio time. I seen myself at his crib 7 days a week, 24 hours out the day. Before I knew it, I was just like moved in. Me and bro just locked in real quick and real easy. We was like the same person at one point, you know, like.
Now look, mind you, bro, in this book bag, this past statute of limitations, that's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So in this book bag, he had about $4,700. He had other merchandise worth a lot. You feel me?
Okay.
And he had two dooms in there. You feel me? So I see the bag. I'm like, who bag is this? I know he get money. He trap God. You feel me? So I grabbed the bag and I stashed it away. He came back the next day looking for his bag. I said,
What I was saying was just know that we got a long way to go. Just know that. And that just stay down. And I was saying that comparison is the killer of all joy. So don't learn from other people's mistakes. Don't worry about their mistakes. Just look up, observe the game, and don't be too quick to rush into anything.
Hey, bro, check it out. He came up to my room. I handed him his bag. He was like, damn, all my shit still here? Ever since then, we've been locked in. You feel me? Like the man protected my life for years. You know, while Dugas was gone the first time, he was with me day and day night, you know what I'm saying, keeping me safe as we was on this same crusade. You feel me? So, and that was what, 12 years ago?
12 years ago, I'm 29. I was
Yeah.
19 for sure.
Yeah. Folk no.
What's up? What's up, man? Guys, man, rocking out.
Oh yeah, we don't play around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got a lot of stuff going on in the thing. I see what's going on now. We broke this last year, but I see Offset is a top discussion.
Right.
But I just saw a video with Jason Lee. We're gonna play it in there where he said that Offset and allegedly slept with Sweetie, which we broke over a year ago, and that's the reason why the Migos broke up. We broke this story over a year ago.
Now they be trying to say we be lying. They be trying to say we be lying.
Yeah, we're gonna put that clip in. We're gonna put that clip in for the people to see. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put the proof in the pudding form. You know, yeah. So, but now he just got shot recently, gambling going on. So what's going on with all that stuff, man? I know you tapped into the entertainment world.
Here's the thing, bro. The entertainment space is a lot of man worship. Like you would show up to a section and they'll box all the females out. You feel me? So dudes can just congregate with each other. And in this process, bro, it's guys getting took for their cheese, bro. Just like we seen one of the rappers.
CC is a fraud. Okay, you might catch CC in this chat. So I mean, beware what you say. You know, not beware. You can have your opinion, but why you think he a fraud?
Dudes, young school that got him for 7,500. Same thing with this, bro. Offset then took guys for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And whenever we see him, he got a custom 101 AP or a Richard Mille. His watch collection unmatched, bro. So you know he take advantage of his star power. He borrowed money from TJ before. Told TJ get it back in blood. And if you know TJ, he not known for fighting, bro. He known for, you know, doing other stuff. They seen each other. TJ was losing the fight. His homies came out, motherfuckers got a belt put on them. You feel me? That belt don't discriminate.
Nah.
And you know, and you got firsthand experience of how this industry should go. They will try anything if they think you finna go for it.
Entertainment, like he said, it's entertainment.
See, like me and bro, like we always knew, like, look, these boys entertainers.
It ain't no receipts. That's why I always ask first.
And we never compared them to ourselves. Because how many times we got paid to go get jewelry back and it was fake?
Fake jewelry. Worth no value.
They didn't pay us to go get Jay back and it was fake because it's about the image. If a rapper get his jewelry took, it's all bad. For sure. That be going on.
Pause. Some shit called push pop. Pause. Push pop. I'm from Cali.
Bro, that Ace hood was crazy. The bezel fall off while you just standing there.
It is correct.
If you have a Rolex and you have any aftermarket parts, if your bezel falls off, that is not even aftermarket. That's just made in China. On the gas. On the gas. That's just straight China man work on bro. straight walkie shit.
I know niggas spent $14,000 on fake jewelry because they don't know, like, they don't even know if they jewelry fake or real. If it's $15,000, they figure, oh, it's real. I gotta get it. It ain't cheap.
Phluid to be at the jeweler and call me, BH. I need you to come down here and verify this real.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because they play crazy.
They play so crazy with the jewelry.
So look, Phluid bought a day solid gold, and he was like, man, this watch automatically just fit my wrist. Normally, when he get a watch, he got to go get it fitted. Right. I'm like, it automatically fit. The jeweler then kept 3 links because they solid gold. Each link worth 2,500. See what I'm saying? So they
I
didn't.
never thought about that. That's a good play. I mean, the jeweler always gives me my links back and shit. He didn't try to play with me, but that's a game.
Got down. So he called me. I said, hey, make sure you get all your links. They had to come out and give bro his links. If not, he would have been up there by himself getting wild with them. You see what I'm saying? These the games they play, bro. Because these jewelers, where they come from, they don't have gold mines and diamond mines. Us as African black people, that's where we come from. They don't have that shit. That's why for them, they didn't put a market value on everything. Because like it was never a diamond shortage. They make it seem like it. They make it seem like it was, though. It was never no diamond shortage. You feel me? So they got lab diamonds now, right? I'm watching black people speak down on lab diamonds when it's only our people who dying in them diamond mines. You should want to support lab diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
This is the paradoxical effect of the human condition on this planet, bro. Everything a paradox. The truth is stranger than fiction, bro.
Right. And we're in a world right now is you can tell the people the truth and show them the proof, and they still won't believe it because it's about who we like right now.
Bro, selective politicking, selective everything. Because, like we living in a time now where if dudes aren't attracted to you, they hate on you in the comments. Go look at the pretty guys with the green eyes page. Niggas is in there glazing. You go on any other page, they hating. We in a zest apocalypse. You feel me? Protect the ladies, protect the kids, and guard your cakes on the game.
Yes.
It's ugly right now.
It is. It's real ugly right now.
It's ugly.
So we speaking of is it true? I'm hearing stuff. I don't know if it's true. Is it true that James Harden did some stuff allegedly? That's why he got up out of LA.
Now think about this. He got traded mid-season for some picks. A star player. Hit a whole thing. He is in Big U's indictment because he got beat by Adrian Broner for $3 million in the dice game. Right? He paid Big U to get his money back. He have to testify in that case. There's no way he can stay in LA doing that. We gonna see James Harden testifying in that Big U indictment. You heard it right here.
Damn. We'll leave LA.
He had to leave it. They traded him mid-season.
He can't testify, like, dude.
James Harden have to testify.
Man.
He already cooperating.
Man.
James cooperating.
See, that's what happens when you're a civilian and you try to run with these people and do this type of shit. So you gotta take what comes with it, dog.
You speak about this all the time. You feel me? That's why I always give you your flowers. Because we experience on several occasions, we'll come around the athletes. They know who we are and what we do. Now everybody gangster now. Why you want to be like us? Why you want to go to jail, get shot, do all of this shit? You got millions.
Man.
People not comfortable in their own skin because everything they do is to impress somebody else. And that's what's going on in this situation. You feel me? Adrian Broner, he known for having rigged dice games. Because, see, I know him as twin.
Okay.
I know AB as twin. I never knew him as this Adrian Broner person. You feel me? He the only person we see be a championship boxer and want to have a rap career.
Yeah.
Because look, I was on tour being Rocky Fresh bodyguard when he was with MMG. Remember when we seen Adrian Broner with them MMG chains?
Yeah.
He went and got that made on his own. Goofy as hell. We'll be in the studio. They just say AB coming, everybody rushing to leave. Straight smoothie. That's why you gotta watch. That's why you gotta watch short niggas. Let's think about it. Have you ever had a problem with a tall nigga?
No, if he's short nigga with complexes.
The short nigga, bro, that Napoleon complex is real.
They pride. They feel like they got something to prove because they so little. Like, yeah,
You got to be a giant in your heart first, man.
yeah, your spirit got to be a giant.
Man, what's the deal, bro?
Well, speaking of talking, we got the boy who just made a song, man, down there in Ratlanta, man.
Ratlanta, hey, them boys down there, they got that shit on lock, boy.
So what's up with this Gucci song, man? Not only do they say
That's real.
you in the paperwork, you come out with a song the next day.
That's a real song, then.
Yeah, that's a real song.
I thought that was AI.
No, that's a real song.
That's what that dude Coffee said when he was playing with my name. He said it was AI, BA.
So I'm trying to see why you saying that you didn't snitch and then make the song and snitch in the music though.
Let me tell you something, bro. When a man reaches certain levels of finances and stardom, if he have a wife, the game has changed now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That jewelry, I told everybody, I say, bro, that jewelry, his wife bought that jewelry. Her name on that insurance policy. He gonna have to make a police report for them to cash in on that, and then he ain't gonna cooperate no more. And that's exactly what's happening. Because I always tell people, I'm only gonna listen to my wife or my mama. Because my homie's gonna be on what I'm on.
Okay, I agree. But I want to ask you this though.
What?
We know that they use songs in the court of law. And if you listen to the song, you break it down.
Hey, Gucci is doing some next level telling, man.
Everybody should be able to crack jokes on everybody, bro. Take the ego out.
He doing some next level telling. You feel me? I'm finna go tomorrow, get all my Gucci Man albums and throw them right in the trash on camera.
Damn.
Because at the end of the day, bro, on some real shit, me and Phluid have been in a lot of high stakes situations. We've been in Mexican standoffs with motherfuckers before, right? In this situation, it says Gucci told his off-duty police officer, security, put the gun down, we outgunned. Then he say in the song it was a setup. He thought it was a business meeting.
Right.
He have to testify in order for the insurance to pay out for that jewelry. And the feds have a 98% conviction rate because of what? Eyewitness testimony.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Eyewitness testimony in any court of law can get you a life sentence across the whole world. That's why I get mad at people if somebody say, yeah, man, dog man ran in my yard, took my chicken, killed my dog. We don't believe them because they didn't see it. But if 2,000 people say they saw it, you got to take that serious. So in this situation, the boys in Atlanta then figured out how to tell on people and make it look cool. I don't know how they did it, but they stick together down there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the zestiest place I ever been. They got zesty shooters down there. Bro, I seen a group of niggas down there. I was bodyguarding for Diamond from Crime Mob. We down there in Atlanta. Shout out her pops, Mr. Talaferro. He crazy as hell. Bro, I seen a group of niggas doing the Block Boy JB dance. One of them had on a wig. And they had Dracos out there. I'm like, damn. And then somebody hit a little twerk move. I'm like, damn. So I'm down there in the grocery store, about 7 foot tall transformer. Walk up to me, say, your skin's so chocolate. I'm like, hold on, boy. But, you know, you never want to be the straight guy at the gay party. So I just stay out of Atlanta completely. Pray for Atlanta, man.
Yeah, I heard about them boys. They creatures out there. The women too, though. They getting wild out there.
Them girls down there go on internet and say they like dating bisexual men. We go get our nails done together. Fold now. If you see me get my nails done, I've been cloned. Call my mama or call Cheyenne and Vivi on bro.
The music industry definitely opened up though for Atlanta, you know.
Bro, so let me ask you a question for sure. Look at Woody,
Okay.
Woody.
Yeah, it says, yeah, so what? I mean, nobody tripping on nobody being gay. He not either.
He the reason they got indicted. Going in there talking to the police.
Right.
He go to court, put on a show. Now he a celebrity.
Right. Right. I didn't never understand that.
Now then we seen what up, bro?
Not been cut you on my back.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, bro.
What I figured out is after 6ix9ine got out and he was able to make money, I feel like everybody felt like it was cool after that.
6ix9ine is still under witness protection, and niggas kicking it with him.
Man, that's wild work.
We seen Young Thug.
So when you are in prison, you're a slave. You don't have your rights no more. That's a fact. Yeah, I seen the sweat equity for sure. They looking at him like prime black slavery for sure. They about to get 30 years of work out of him for 17 cents.
Give his phone number to a detective and told her to call me.
Yeah, that's wild.
Don't leave Gunna out either.
Bro, Gunna was already on Crime Stoppers before all of this. But if you look at Gunna,
Snitching is a part of the game. It's not like child endangerment. It just comes with being in the life. It is what it is. Not that I'm an advocate. I'm not an advocate for it. Say it's cool. That just is part of the game.
bro, you know Gunna ain't no gangster, bro.
Nah.
Gunna not no gangster, man. So the fact that they was holding him to certain shit, I thought was unfair. You were going on a mission. You were going on a mission with Gunna. Keep it real, Phluid.
Hell no.
Stop it. Come on, bro. If some shit going on, I'm gonna say, hey, Gunna, bro, take the keys, go start the car, nephew. But when you see niggas carrying purses, bro, he was in there buying Chanel bags for himself. Why is y'all mad at fool? But you think he can't go up in there with them monsters?
He had to get up out of there.
You supposed to tell him, hey, bro, cop out. You the money. Cop out, get the fuck up out of there, bro. He'll be up in there holding somebody's hand.
Yeah, it'll be up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, man, all of them is on camera telling.
Bro.
He say, she said, it is like, oh.
Bro.
It's just all acceptable, man. That's wild work.
It's only acceptable because everybody that's involved was already wearing.
BH was so solid. He subscribe channel. That's my dog. He be on point. He just trying to raise the trenches. That's all. Open our minds.
Wearing dresses before.
Exactly.
Young Thug called the niggas his hubby.
Yeah. Call motherfuckers babe.
Call it grown men babe. So that's why nobody cared. Everybody knew he was a zest monster already. I was shocked to find out he was shooting guns. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who, Young Thug?
Yeah.
Now, young Scooter said Young Thug used to be one of them niggas. He was really hustling, toting guns. He was one of them niggas. He just got turned. The music industry said he turned him out. They say he was a street. Future even said Young Thug used to be a street nigga.
But once you paint your fingernails, put on the Birkin bag with the crop top and skirt, it is now over with.
Yeah.
Turn your gangster card in. You are a stripper now. Shake your tail feather. Make your songs. And
oh yeah, no essay, no PDF, no. Definitely go ahead, be as zesty as you want, but stay away from the children.
Keep it pushing.
Shit, Dwight Howard, Westbrook, they all.
Because I'm gonna slap the shit right out you if you come talking to me on some tough guy shit and you online with a dress. Get your bitch ass on.
Yeah, don't play with me with that. We ain't playing none of them games.
That's why I be on with them painted nails, boy. Hold on.
That's that ritual shit.
Yeah, and I be seeing niggas showing their fingernails and shit on the camera, like, bro. That manicure shit is cool, But you know, double dipping is dangerous. You gotta watch niggas who put females at risk all the time, bro. That shit is dangerous, bro. That double dipping out of control. Cause me, I'm not trying to have chocolate on the spoon, gang.
Nah.
But that's how they living down there.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have the fudge round.
The fudge round? Damn.
Y'all boy did.
This shit out of control, bro. Like, bro, I just could never see myself. Phluid told somebody.
Hey, respect, bro. It's all love. Everybody ain't gonna agree with everybody, bro. Some days me and you gonna agree to disagree, you feel me? But we still gonna be family.
Before he say, bro, I never seen BH eating cupcakes and donuts, nigga. I wouldn't be going on missions with him. Imagine if Phluid seen me with a crop top on, talking about we making a song. Stop it, bro. Do God, turn up God. Stop it, bro. People gotta stop with this selective politicking, bro. This shit out of control.
Yeah, for real. It's definitely selective accountability, y'all. For real.
Bro, the man Young Thug be making the kissy face on the camera, folks.
Yeah, that's wild.
And niggas running behind him. Pray for Atlanta, bro. Y'all gotta do better down there. That shit Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got all some moral standards going on. Hey, remember we told people about Epstein, right?
Right?
I know you, man. I know I can say JK, but Joe Kev. Okay, Joe Kev. That's what I'm gonna call you, Joe Kev, for sure.
And then they said allegedly the one dude that they thought was him, what was that, like Arizona or something like that?
Palm Beach Pete.
Well, now.
Oh, anybody can take it. Anybody can take an L. I done seen some broken wrist individuals throw hands.
Even allegedly spotted again in Kentucky.
So look, man. Since
Here you go right here. I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna send it to you though, but here you go right here though. I guess it's allegedly him. This is I just saw this a couple minutes ago.
oh. That's that Palm Beach.
Yeah, I seen that footage.
In Kentucky.
So look. Well, you ready to break the internet?
Hey man, we told y'all that.
You ready to break the internet? Watch this. Watch what I'm finna send you. Watch what I'm finna send you, my boy. Cause you know, this is my world right here. You feel me? And it's something I don't play about. And I know, and Phluid know that we didn't gave a lot of pedophiles nightmares. It's a dude on shopping a video on TMZ right now. He misses some fingers, and he saying, I'm the reason he don't got them fingers, right? Allegedly. But then if you ask him what he did, he gonna say, oh, Big Homie, people praise Big Homie, he's just a terrorizer. Watch this, hold on. Let me show you some wild shit.
He act like we terrorizing innocent people or something.
He know what the fuck he did, bitch ass nigga.
Exactly what you coming to you.
Watch this. This right here finna shock you. Phone now. All right. Hey, Shay Shay, sitting this for show right here. Everybody asking Shay Shay is my executive assistant. I love her. She the truth. Shout out BB. These my niggas right here. Cause before this, I was turning to a bad person again on them grads. All right. Watch this. So when you get that, let me know. Yep, send that to him. Because Epstein went to jail for this same shit in 2009. Why kill him now? Don't make no sense.
They said it was supposed to have been suicide in jail or something like that.
Then what did Michael Franzese say? Michael Franzese, my boy, Colombo crime family mob boss, he said, Big Homie, I was in that exact same cell. There's no way to kill yourself in there.
Yeah, they said they don't got the footage of him killing himself either.
Now watch this.
It's not showing up.
Hold
just
on.
saying here.
Hold on.
I'm trying to It's saved in my photos.
Hey, we told y'all. I used to work in prison.
We talked about this.
Maximum security prison.
Okay, I sent it.
I'm gonna send you one more to send them.
When you're on 24-hour suicide watch, you cannot be left alone.
Cannot be left alone.
Is there nothing that they leave around you where you be able to do damage to yourself?
All right. So when you get this next one, let me know when you got it. Cause this shit going on out here, bro, and people think shit a game. It's not a game. Cause if I know where you at, I'm coming for your ass, bro. I done seen videos of little girls screaming for help. Oh my God.
The thing about it is it's too easy.
Too easy.
It's just
bro.
nobody trying to stop what's going on. If we had more people like us that at least attempt,
They don't got the ball.
right? It's
Okay, I got it.
Now what you see right there?
Okay, age 76, born 1950, lives in Florida.
Stewart, Florida. What that name say?
Jeff Epstein.
Jeff Epstein, right?
Yeah.
And what the other one say? Last report.
That WAR wasn't even a distraction from the E-files. The E-files was a distraction from the distraction. They throwing everything. They throwing the book at us because they changing our financial structure right now. That's what's going on behind closed door, getting everything past Congress. We just got to pay attention. That's why he took all them people with him to meet with Xi Jinping or whatever his name is in China.
Reported active February 2026.
That war is so he can stay in office, as he said he been wanting to do. He said he want to stay in office. This war give him the chance to stay in office. On the surface, it may seem like that, but everything that's on the surface ain't what it seems. Left wing, right wing, same bird. They go play golf together. We don't know what's going on.
Right?
Wow.
Call that number. We done already stuck this area out. We ain't already seen fool. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Call that number. While we on camera. I told you I had you for sure.
I got to write it down because I can't. It won't let me call it from this. So let me write it down real quick.
Phone number. We really put fear in these boys' heart. They didn't put bounties on us before. I mean, they wasn't good enough.
they've been trying for a long time.
I mean, y'all see the millions of data centers that are going up. 600 in one state, 200 in another state, 400 in another state. That's all to keep our data, our surveillance data. That's what that's for. Entertainment purposes only.
They used to be sitting outside the crib
Oh, bro.
in vans with cameras up on them bitches.
That belt.
That's why they want all these men to be soft and have estrogen so they can't fight back to the regime.
The boogeyman outside, man. Phone.
Captain Planet tried to warn us. Should have made better decisions.
No. But him right here, true boogeyman for sure.
There we go.
Why is a dead man's phone ringing?
Why the fuck that shit going through, man?
Why a dead man's phone ringing? Not playing with us. That's why RFK
For
want to meet
sure
with
trying
us
to
this
hit a
week.
voicemail.
Trump a businessman. He could have, he keeping a game plan. He playing Major League chess. He telling what he want to hear to keep the ball rolling. Not saying I'm advocating for Trump or something. I'm just saying from the outside. That's what my perspective is.
Please leave your message for Jeff Epstein.
See, people be saying we be playing. We really do this. We just call Epstein's phone number and it's ringing.
And he's supposed to die.
He supposed to be dead. How long now?
How long ago?
Stop it. This shit ain't no joke. They see us outside, 4 Dracos, 2 black trucks. The Navy SEALs and shit, that's to protect people from us, bro. Now, for sure. For sure. Why is Epstein's phone ringing? Come on, he dead.
On the contrary, some political advisors say that if he didn't make the strategical moves that he made with the Venezuela and things like that, that China would have made a certain play. So with things that he did prevented them from making that play, and China being able to do that, they think. So according to a lot of political advisors, he is doing his thing. I don't know. I'm not saying he is or he ain't. I'm just giving you the other side.
Dead. Fuck out of here. He's not dead.
And how I say it's still active in February.
Still active as of February. Stop it, man.
Man, we trying to tell y'all, man, we don't be lying, man. I don't know if people be thinking because my platform is not big as the other platforms that we be over here capping. No.
I took an oath. We took an oath. We could never tell a lie.
No, man. That's wild work.
What that jam there, Joe? What that jam, bro? Oh, man.
And this shit happened.
And shout out to you, bro, for being able to listen and respond and not being one-sided and being able to agree to disagree. You feel me? You can agree to disagree and still be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody not gonna agree on everything. That's how we learn. I lay out the information and we figure out the truth together. I drop a 30-minute conspiracy theory compilation of non-mainstream news every day, and we just stay informed. We got to stay informed of what the enemy doing and what our side doing.
Happening right in our face. That's crazy.
After this. What up, for sure?
You said something about this too. We about to get into this next.
What's that?
The Tesla.
Okay.
Driving through the graveyard in the daytime, and he's seeing ghosts. Look at this. This is live.
This is live. So
Driving in the daytime. Not at night, in the daytime.
Teslas have a biometric camera. I was gonna send you that one too because Teslas have a biometric camera on it.
Hey, Joe Cab, that was a really important statement. For sure. Appreciate the sub. Your ideology and narrative is always appreciated, bro. I do this at least 5 times a week, and I drop a video 7 days a week for sure. So we gonna be here for the journey. We're just trying to figure out what's really going on, bro, and trying to go back down the ancient history, seeing the ancient architecture, who really built what. We're just trying to relearn.
I remember you talking about that, but we didn't talk about it online. I heard you say something about it, but go ahead.
So you know, on Paranormal Investigator, you know, we go out in the field.
Every day is hard times, so we're gonna be prepared for this hard time. If some more hard times is coming up, it ain't never as bad as it seems. It ain't never as good as it seems either.
Whatever they call us for.
Yeah, like the one you did in Vegas.
Like the one we did out here in Vegas. Now, that biometric camera, people taking their Cybertruck to the cemetery, showing people walking around. All right, hold on. Because I know certain people get offended based on certain things. I don't want to challenge people's religious beliefs, but you know, me and Dugar, Phluid was there for one. You feel me? We've been present for 3 exorcisms. When I used to work with Father Brankin at St. Thomas More, a exorcist has security, he has medical staff, he has a nun with him at every one. After we had our experiences, we swore never do it again, because after that, we was all having dreams of murdering our grandmothers, right? And I'll never forget this. One particular situation, a small child was able to overpower grown people, right? And the child said something saying that I am Legion. That's what the child said.
I remember this.
Now, if you Google a movie called Legion, what's happening in that movie? A battle between angels and demons, right? Now, on Epstein Island, he had a temple to the god Molech or Baal, who is the god of child sacrifice. Nobody speaks about this. You feel me? Psalm 82 in the Bible says that God reigns on a divine council of other gods. No preacher will ever tell you this, though. Why? Because you cannot monetize a message if they say Christ is king, is only one God, but in that same Bible, they say, for God is a jealous God. Why would an all-seeing force be jealous of just a normal man? They're not going to tell us that there's an in-between on this plane. And, if you look at the text, the biblical text, people believe that all these people are in heaven. According to the text, people don't get to go to heaven until after the rapture or the return of the Messiah.
That's a fact in religious texts. Not until after everything is done do people go to heaven. That's a fact. Magic with a K, that's how I know you know what you're talking about, for sure. Certain things I can't say, like I can articulate my way around it.
But here's the crazy part. When you look at Islam, they have something called the Moti. The Moti is the same story of the Christian Antichrist. You ain't got to go nowhere. So when it boils down to it, somebody is lying to us. Because why would you have poltergeists and spirits and ghosts if everybody just goes to heaven right away? Who is getting picked up on that biometric camera at that goddamn cemetery?
Man, they've been tricking us for the longest. This all been a trick. We finally coming out like this. It's a trick.
Then we just seen President Trump said they about to rededicate the country to Christ. Say Christ is king. Then they got whistleblowers coming out talking about a galactic federation. Declassified CIA docs speak about a galactic federation of beings that reign
Does he have on eye makeup? What are you talking about?
over this planet.
Grace.
That's that same divine council they talking about in Psalm 82. But no preacher mentions this because what? You can't monetize a message about there's only one God, but in that same Christian Bible, it says other gods.
He said he a god of war. He a jealous God. What he had to be other powers.
And then
For him to go to war had to.
Well, the Bible, depending on what Bible you're looking at, the Bible was edited by King James and some clergymen and Shakespeare. You got to go back to the one that wasn't like it's a King Solomon Bible, it's a Masonic Bible. You got to go to the Ethiopian Bible, the one that hasn't been through the canonization process.
To be other powers close to him. For him to be jealous of any other entity, it had to be other powers.
It had to be other powers, right? Because the devil is real. We didn't sink them. Why didn't God destroy the devil? Because if we get the chance, we smoking your ass. Oh, bro. But fool walk among us though. He walk among us. We didn't met him. We didn't met him before. They say
I don't know what an Ethiopian or the Orthodox Taekwondo Christian is, but I'm a follower of Christ.
all bitch, you ever seen the devil? I say I ain't gonna say that, but we met one of them.
Hell yeah, I danced with that man.
For sure. Cause look, bro, we really walk this, bro. And that's why people say, oh, BH, you gotta stop going on retrievals. Come on, bro. How can I do that when I know ain't nobody else coming? I had to be there because someone wasn't there. I'm supposed to go meet up with RFK tomorrow. The Black Republican Party want to pay to get my tattoos removed off my face so I can run.
Well, he got a master's in theology, which is the study of religion. He spoke at the Vatican before, so when he be speaking on religion, it's not out of just trust me, bro.
On behalf of the Black Republican Party. Oh, you the next Malcolm X, boy. No, nigga, I'm a ghouler, bro. I'm Phluid, brother. I ain't none of that. I'm on them graves. I'm a real gangster. I stand on what I stand on.
You can't compare me to somebody.
The King James Bible was edited to match the Torah and all type of weird shit like that.
Somebody that got assassinated.
You can't compare me to somebody who got assassinated. They came to assassinate us, and we did the assassinate on the game. And it's documented. This shit is fake. Me and bro shit both fucked up. My boy lost his eye. The man lost his eye, holding his face like this, still blowing. Come on now, how can I not keep going out? I'm surrounded by monsters. If it wasn't for Shay Shay and BB, we'd be out terrorizing right now. I really got two assistants. I got to go ahead and get your paperwork together. Hold on. Because for sure, I got an army, bro. I got a full staff at all times. This shit ain't no joke.
Self-control is everything, man.
A man who cannot control himself is not a man at all, because a man with worldly weaknesses cannot be trusted at any time.
He gonna break it at the wrong time.
Exactly.
When you say worldly weaknesses, what you mean? Like, describe some examples of worldly weaknesses.
So look, we used to use ecstasy pills so we didn't get killed. When we stopped taking them, we just stopped taking them. When we have to stop drinking liquor, we just stop drinking liquor. When any worldly substance, and anybody who know me, they know I go celibate for years at a time. If anything on this world can change me from my path, then I was not meant for that path. Point blank, period. If anything in this world can make you change your trajectory, then you just a bitch on insane. Horny man finish last every time.
No, I'm not talking about Ethiopian practices. I'm just talking about the Ethiopian having the pureness of the text of the Bible. It hasn't been influenced by Rome. They don't go by the Gregorian calendar. It wasn't edited. I'm just talking about the purity. Like I said, I'm a follower of Christ. Forget the Christian. Forget any group. Don't associate me to any group. The group of Yahweh and Yeshua, you feel me? That's the group. I know I'm late, but then I see Charleston White and Milk Love episode. How old is it? Maybe.
I never had kids and nothing like that because we stick by the code. If I'm in a leadership role and I know we having shootouts on a daily basis, well, I'm bogus as a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? When Phluid daughter came, he said, BH, nobody come in this crib.
No, like a week ago? Nope, I ain't seen it.
Nobody know nothing. And we stood on that until we was able to move little Samoria out. Shout out my little niece.
Shout out Samoria.
Because so without Samoria, food right here,
man.
Bad. Bro, talk to the people, Phluid. Because, you know, for sure, he would never get on camera, bro.
I don't do nothing to indict myself.
Ever. But he a gangster, though.
Because yeah, like last time I got locked up, they was bringing up cases they was bringing up cases from when I was 16 and 17 years old. Like, oh yeah, so what happened with that case in Chicago that you had with the firearm and the possession of marijuana? Like, they bringing up cases that I beat 12 years ago.
Now, mind you, he didn't have paid lawyers for 12 years. We just spent $300,000 plus on beating hella cases. So, like, for other people, we're like, damn, bro, like, we paid the cost for this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did have to call the Versace store a few times and say, if y'all see my brother Phluid come to car there, call me. Don't let him buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we got rules. But Phluid say, look, I put up the money for the retainer. I paid for my daughter. I'm trying to get fly, BH.
Everybody got their own fix. Everybody got their own habit.
So I can't say shit at that point.
At one point, Versace was just a bad habit for me. Like,
bro, he bringing me Versace. You know, they made 4XL Versace shirt.
I'm getting a discount.
Ain't got a whisper? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, you good, G. Because when we was beefing with whacking them, you was on the forefront because you can ask anybody, bro. When I sent them out for the smoke their ass, right? You was one of the people saying, man, BH, you don't do that.
That's what I also say. You gotta read the book. Read your book. Whatever your book is, read your book. Don't come to me if you ain't read your book and I know more about your book than you do.
Let me run some content. And then once you start running content, other people followed that. And then we defeated them. So, you know, I got you, bro. You feel me? And like I said, we going in the back 3 days in a row, and then we gonna get you out here. And the For Show show is coming because we launching the basketball shit. Shout out my artist Ray Honcho, Roger Ray, just came back from Poland averaging 28. So we launching the sports show. That's your shit. You feel me? You keep 100% of the money. We driving.
Gonzo, what's up, fool? What's the word?
Traffic, bro. Real boss shit going on, bro.
Y'all already here. For sure, come.
The For Show gotta come.
How you end up beef with Whack 100? It was just like some internet shit. It wasn't like y'all met up face to face.
We did. So look, it was some internet shit at first, but then niggas started talking too much. So we start running down on niggas. You feel me?
So it actually went up.
And then we caught niggas out in public, and I got it on video, niggas being hoes.
Man, for sure, Tam. For sure.
And then when 607 Unc was filming the reality show, I ran up on niggas again. That video is at 1 million views. It ain't no such thing as checking me. It ain't no such thing as pressing me, checking me, because if a motherfucker press me, Phluid is gonna think BH. How they not dead? How I'm gonna explain to Phluid? Yeah, Phluid, they press me. And Phluid tell people all the time, you know how many motherfuckers I shot over BH?
Bro, I done seen this nigga step on shit and grab shit up. Like, I just can't imagine him not doing what he do. He's a professional security guard trained to defend. I done seen this man literally step on shit and grab shit up easily. 2 people up in this, 2 grown men, 1 grown man in this hand, 1 grown man in this hand.
That's why I brought this internet shit, like the dude Aaron the plumber. He's scared of me. You feel me? Every time.
For sure, family. We be needing that love, you know what I'm saying? Needing that support to keep on going. Appreciate you.
Fool see me, he put his hand in his pocket on his gun. I say, Aaron, you scary as fuck, bro. I say, Aaron, I got 2 trucks outside with straight murderers in it. Me and you don't beef. The nigga just jealous. You see what I'm saying? Because like niggas with 6-packs get mad when their girlfriend want to take a picture with you. And that's what happened. But you can't fight me with a 6-pack. You're gonna get your ass kicked, bro. Look what happened to Blueface. Blueface got a 6-pack. Who beat his ass? A big black nigga. He knocked his ass out the ring.
I told him like this. I don't give a damn how many weights you left, how much. Until I walk in the gym and see a nigga bench pressing with his chin, a nigga I won't fight.
It takes 5 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. And if you touch me, Phluid finna smoke you. Dude got finna smoke. Turn up guy gonna kill you. I've never been punched or pushed or nothing. I seen Phluid having a fist fight at our pool.
I tend to fight people a lot. Like,
Phluid to fight anybody.
I don't tolerate no disrespect. So as soon as you get your temperature up too high, I'm gonna match it, surpass it, and bring your ass down. Like,
Now look, for sure. Mind you,
That's why Angie, right? I knew I fucked
for
Man.
sure. Because look, Phluid got a metal plate in his head. We had to pay the plastic surgeon put his nose back together. I know this. So I come outside, I see him squaring up with 5 motherfuckers. This is my prized possession. It's going down now. The first 2 motherfuckers get knocked out right away. Phluid hitting their pockets. Because he know what his big brother do.
it was already up.
If Phluid is finna fight you, it's because he don't want you to die. You gotta have etiquette with your gangsterism. You see what I'm saying? Shout out for Show TV. Shout out to Play Caller, Coach for Show.
Hey, same, Sharp, same.
For real shit.
And we in Vegas too, you know, Vegas ain't really like that for real. You know, it'd be a lot of talking.
These were some racist white boys though.
Them white boys weren't trying to die that night.
No, they weren't.
They was
one of
drunk.
them said, "Thank you for not killing me."
So okay, this what really happened.
Break it down.
Rachel,
This what happened. What happened was Phluid is a connoisseur of that fine gas for sure. We at the pool in my complex. Now, mind you, the complex, the crib, $5,200 a month. So we had a $5,200 a month condo. The white girls came and said, "Sir, can we smoke your weed?" For sure. They hit that backwood for the first time. And they came and brought us 2 6-packs of beers. They stuck for sure. They boyfriends come out. They say, "Why are you guys laid out like this? What's going on?" "Oh, these guys let us smoke with them." And now they're looking for their beers. So Rachel come back over there to bring us some more beers.
She brought them they beers. That's hella funny. Let me shut up. I got a higher frequency. Let me shut up.
Bro, big white dude. Like he fresh out the cornfield. Thick beard. He said, "Rachel, what the fuck are you doing?"
clap.
So big white dude show up. He like, "Rachel, what the fuck are you doing?" I go back up to the crib though. You feel me? I'm going back up to the crib because we got other guests. I'm going to go get some more ice, more drinks and shit like that. I get 2 missed calls from Phluid. He say, "BH, I'm in the car smoking. These motherfuckers done reached in, took the car keys and threw them, and they trying to jump me. It's 5 of them." I'm like, "What?" Bro, I hit the elevator, shoot down, boom. I get down there in the parking lot, Phluid squaring up with 5 of their ass. I couldn't believe it, but in my mind, my little brother, I know he got metal plate in his head. This was about 6 months after he was shot.
Yeah, we had just came up out of here. We had just came out here not too long ago.
We was fresh out here.
It was up.
So, bro, I just go into that mode, bro. You feel me? The first 2 motherfuckers get knocked out. Pow, pow. They hit the deck. Phluid is hitting their pockets as they hitting the deck. You feel me? Then, bro, we had another homie. He's 6'6". Used to play in the NFL. He pull a gun out, but he got a Pro Mag clip in the Taurus. He point the gun at the white dude's stomach, pull the trigger, clip fall out.
What?
Thank God it did.
Look, I heard the gun go off, but it either backfired, jam. It's like, I don't know, man. That's the reason why the police end up coming to the crib that day.
Police come, swarming the spot. Phluid putting merchandise in the bag, jump off the balcony. They swarming the building. He hit the gate. He gone. They got me in handcuffs. I'm in the police car, all this type of bullshit. I say, bro, on camera, it's 7 against 2, and y'all got me in the police car. He said, "Well, when we got here, it's 5 guys laid out unconscious. And you and your buddy are chasing another guy."
Imagine the dude, the football player, he up under the bed. He laid down up under the bed. We got like 6 women up in there. We had so many fans,
bro. We
that
had
was with
fans,
us that day,
bro. So after this, Phluid get to fighting with the 7-foot-tall football player. So I always tell people, bro, it's heart over height, bro. You feel me? If you a monster, you a monster. If you a giant, you a giant. But no matter what, as soon as the shit took off, our homegirls knew, go in the house. It's gangster shit going on. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have protocol. You feel me? So I tell people, anybody you see with me that took the test of time where they battle tested. You feel me? Phluid right here, one of them real boys for sure, for sure.
I'm still trying to see how he was able to negotiate with the police not to come up in there because they heard the gun go off. They seen the people laid out outside after the fight.
When the police pull up, it's 4 guys unconscious. But one of them stumbled to his feet and still trying to fight. So I'm like, man, if y'all let him hit me, we finna be a problem. You feel me? So they tased his ass, put his ass in another police car. Now you can ask Phluid right now. When the police come, whose job is it to talk to the law?
It's BH time talk.
Me and Phluid will be at the casino. He'll say, BH, tell them what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Same shit Dugas do. You see what I'm saying? As brothers, you know, you supposed to be able to hold each other accountable, bro. Like that shit going on down there in Atlanta, bro. If you a real boss, your homies know we not saying nothing to nobody. We didn't make no statement to me. This is my co-defendant several times. Every time we get locked up on some gangster shit, the defendant is under witness protection. Because our history. Why is niggas hanging with niggas who is making statements, getting people indicted?
Makes absolutely no sense.
People don't know who they hanging with. Look at Lil Durk, his right hand man. People don't know who they be with.
What you told me years ago, BH, we ain't paying nobody for nothing. We're gonna do it ourselves and keep it a secret.
Yep.
Point blank, period, bro. All that paying niggas for shit, nah, bro. I don't care if I got $10 million, bro. Niggas that ran through millions. If it's smoke, I'm popping out. What are you talking about? I'm not paying nobody. That's whole shit. That's whole shit to me.
I do feel it.
You good, gang?
You should be doing shit you gotta do. Or you gotta think about it.
Well, niggas lucky we ain't got our gloves on right now, but we at the pool. Uh-oh, for sure, rolling up. Here's how it start.
Yep.
I'm finna start smoking weed now.
All right, let's get it. Hey, so man, you know we gotta get to the aliens, man. They love it. We got any new footage? What we got going on, man? Because people, I think people starting to wake up. It's a rumor going around. I don't know how true it is that some dude got snatched up by a whale or something. He ended up building something underwater or some shit.
He got snatched by a whale.
He saw a whole city or some shit down there.
So the guy
That
said,
nigga said he got snatched by a whale. You talking about Gerald the dolphin? So that would be something I cover in this right here. I drop conspiracy theories and non-mainstream news compilations every day. There go a link to the latest one right there. I just broke down the Mandela effect for my members. Shout out to y'all.
he was kidnapped by dolphins, right? But you have to always follow the patterns. In the Bible, it speaks of a guy getting swallowed by a whale, right? Like for me as a man, I'm never finna tell my kids that, man, a whale can swallow you. You can survive in the stomach through the stomach acids. Stay your ass out that deep.
Well, that has happened though. A man just got swallowed by a whale a couple months ago, and he threw him up. He went to the hospital. He wasn't injured at all, but this happened within a span of 30 minutes, an hour. Like he threw him up within an hour. He wasn't like in his stomach for weeks
As water.
because whales only eat things that are small.
But, you know, people like to use etymology and symbology and different soliloquies as they explain things. All of the pirate maps from the 1500s, 1600s, up into the 1900s, all of these maps had locations where they said dangerous sirens exist. What's synonymous with mermaids? Porpoise and dolphin pods. Oftentimes, I've been to the Seychelles Islands. In the Seychelles Islands, at the resort I was at, they said after 6 p.m., no swimming. I'm in Mombasa, Kenya. They say after dark, stay away from the water's edge.
It was that one dude with the curly hair on TikTok though, who he had threw a crab out, and the mermaid was talking, a merman, and threw the crab back on the boat. Now he live on TikTok though. He was a seaman. He was a young mixed cat. You feel me? Curly hair fool.
The fisherman there told me, look, mermaids
I heard his boat got docked by some of them people, and they told him to chill out.
are real, but they kill people. We can't tell people about this, otherwise our tourism business will suffer, right? This is why I tell people that, the universe is built off sound, light, and frequency. Scientists say that the afterlife takes place in another dimension. When you sleep, your brain goes into another dimension. Because the movie Inception, they seen people communicating with each other through their dreams. Scientists in China have been able to help people communicate while they're in the dream state. REM sleep.
This is weird. Fact. This is
All
weird.
of this is connected. They tell us certain things is fake
Beezy the Batman. What's the deal, fool?
because they don't want us to know that it exists. Because if a species with amnesia finds out who they are, they're not going to pay their light bill no more. Then society will collapse. Because where would your senses be as a man if...
Shout out to Beezy for them jewels, loved one. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. You feel me? That keep me going, keep me able to pop my and talk and say what I want to.
Science says if you spend 15 minutes in sunlight a day, put your feet in the grass, health-wise, mentally-wise, your senses are enhanced, and you can defeat diseases.
And when you hug a tree, the tree like takes your stress like for hormone or whatever, pheromones or whatever, takes them away. Like it thins your blood, it restructures the shit. Like tapping in with nature is the best.
They got us in the matrix. Soon as you wake up, you got to be at work. When you get off work, the sun is down. Think about
Beezy, appreciate you again, loved one, every time.
think about parents. If you got a full-time job, you only see your kids 6 or 7 hours a day. The rest of the time, they're on devices, getting raised by devices. This is the matrix that we're living in, because things here in this country that we take for granted in other places, they long for it. Look at Iran. Iran is anti-America, but we're watching the entire Iranian royal family get kicked out of this country. They want us to believe the supernatural is fake because in all actuality, they serve it. Point blank, period. Because, bro, anybody who dealt with crackheads or heroin addicts, you know when a motherfucker is lying. You know when a motherfucker lying. Well, I'm over there in Kenya. Like, these people are perfectly content with their simple life.
Hey, just say the word, bro. Just say the word. Let me know. I'll give you the game I done learned so far. You know what I'm saying? And I'll pass on whatever you need to know. You already know, fool. Ain't no question. Collaborate, whatever. Go live together, stream, whatever, fool.
But on everybody's compound, they got electric wire around it if you live near the coast. Because they say at night, things come out the water and take people. You think they lying?
That's what people's problem is. They don't believe shit. A lot of people think that AI be lying to them. AI, artificial intelligence, but it's telling you the truth. Like, all this knowledge getting spilled out right now, y'all think this shit a lie? They think this shit fake?
No, for
Check
sure,
this
bro.
out. 100%, right?
For sure. You already know what I preach, bro. Like, you already know what I preach, so I'm definitely about it, bro.
I was in a village called Embu. In Embu, everybody in this village is between 70 and 100 plus years old. I'm like, that lady right there, how old is she? Oh, that's my great grandmother. She's 93. Great grandmama is climbing a tree with a machete, cutting down coconuts. Going up hills, they say, big homie, you want to go? I said, I'm not going down that hill, man. If I fall, ain't nobody over can pick me up. I'm not going down that hill. These old people is moving like they in their 20s. They only ate organic their whole life. Before I left America, I have high blood pressure. They say my
What your channel gonna be about, bro? What's your niche?
cholesterol, all of this shit. I went over there. All that shit went away is eating the normal food. Over there, the ice cubes melt 10 times faster.
Why do we still have?
Oh, look, this ice has been here for hours. Nigga, on Insane, on the Click, on the Double C, on the YPHs, on everything I love. Over here in America, we will all order food, leave it in the microwave overnight. Over there, I'm waking up, my shit spoiled.
It's real food.
This is one thing I seen that changed my worldview forever. When I traveled to West Petco to negotiate the release of the 100 girls that was kidnapped, they wanted goats and washing machines, right? I bought the goats, I paid for the washing machines, and then they added some donkeys on the end. I'm like, all right, now this is a terrorist group, Al-Shabaab. This is what's on my Instagram. This is posted. One of the donkeys was dying. It's laying on his side. They go get a young girl. She was like 15, 16. She was a virgin. And she was on her period. They told her to jump over the donkey 3 times. She jumped over the donkey 3 times, and the donkey got up and was perfectly healthy. And I got video of this several times.
So, what is in I guess the period blood or the...
Same reason why in the Epstein files, what was they doing? They was buying placentas. Just like with Oprah's company, for her skincare, they have actual, I hate to say this, but they have foreskin from children's circumcisions in the facial cream because of the stem cells. It preserves youth, it preserves health. Over there, they know all of this shit already. Over here, they just monetize everything. That's how evil this shit is.
The system will crash.
What?
And I don't want to make this, because everybody knows that we're not trying to make this about race or nothing, but I got a question. We saw the coverage that Diddy got.
Right.
We saw all the stuff come out with the Epstein stuff.
Right.
Why is it not getting covered? Is it a possibility they wait for a black person to become the face of it, then they're gonna go crazy? Like, for instance, what if Oprah become the face? Is they gonna talk about it then? Or somebody, a movie star or something like that?
All of those people are playing the game. They know things we don't know. In the Epstein files, they spoke about a young girl praying that Jesus was going to come save her, and they was joking about it and said, whoops. Because for them, they know we live in some type of intelligently designed simulation. I seen it, me and Phluid seen a video on the dark web of people stomping a newborn baby that was alive until it was pretty much pulp. And they did this for a satanic ritual. If you believed you lived in an artificial world, you probably wouldn't care about stomping a baby in the pulp. In the Bible, the demons say, worship us and bring sacrifice to us, and we shall do your bidding and reward you with riches and wealth. That's what's going on.
Well, we're gonna holler at y'all. It's your boy for sure. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna holler at
King
y'all.
Phluid, man, YPH. We right back at it.
Boy, Big Homie.cc, shout out for Show TV, shout out my boy Roll, the whole team. Got King Phluid with me, gang.
Welcome to For Show TV.
I mean, he definitely was in the eugenics. He had the top scientists come to his island. I don't know if he was one himself, but I know he danced with them. You know what I'm saying? We can watch the Maverick Approach for a little bit before I get up out of here. Shout out to the Global Mafia. Y'all click that link. It's the latest and the greatest about the data centers and everything like that. I broke that down, and then yesterday I did a deep dive on the Mandela effect.
So all these things, they know this, even to the financial system. They use all these instruments to lower your vibration. But I feel like now things like 9/11, COVID, it's starting to activate people. So, and that's
Tori G, shout out to you. Came through with the gifts. Appreciate you. Who was dude over here looking like Aquaman?
that's kind of what happened to me. I've always had these things, so I know exactly what you're talking about, to where you have these instances in your life and you're trying to figure it out, but you were way ahead of the game when it comes to that, where you've always kind of been activated. And I feel like these conversations now, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, people were like, you're out of your mind. But now it's a regular conversation. I'll walk into a coffee shop. People are talking about all the things we're talking about now. So it is a frequency thing. It is a heightened sense of something is not right, and people are starting to shift. I just read a study the other day that over 50% of people now, millennials and Gen Z, alcohol is at an all-time low when it comes to sales. So people are starting to move away from these things. Even living in Vegas, people aren't going out how they used to. People don't want to be wasted and whatnot. So it is something that is happening. And you're doing some great work. I definitely want to commend you. What you've been doing. You're an author, you're a speaker. You have retreats, correct?
I do in-person training. And you know what, man, there's a reason why sacred teachings all done in private, in person, and withholding the events that I do in person. I realize why this is. It's because we could show things, or I could show things on a camera, but it won't necessarily be believed on camera of what's actually being done. There'll always be somebody or something that wasn't physically there that would say, this is AI, this is recorded, this is fake, or whatever. You know, inside the in-person, man, we had an individual levitate.
Is he British? Is he American? Is he UK? Not that it matter. I'm just wondering.
Literally levitating a $50 Australian bill. Okay. We had people's eyes starting to change from the brown color to the outside blue. We had people healing their eyesight. We had people for the first time reaching sleep paralysis that have never reached sleep paralysis, people leaving their body. And we had, you could say, things from the spirit world bleeding into the physical. And now I say all those things, but 50% of people listening will always have in their mind, their subconscious mind, a disbelief in what I'm saying. But all the people that were there to witness that It's an absolute fact of what they've seen. Do you see? So there's a difference, because once you're there in person, it even heightens your ability, because you see everybody's belief in theirs are coming true.
Right.
And this is what's powerful. And this is why it's done in private. And it should be done in private in that way. Because then what you have is you end up making an energetic vortex of belief in that anything's possible. And then once you're there, everybody heightens that and builds on that. And then when you share that out into the public, you will have people's disbelief.
You're right. He in the middle somewhere. It don't matter anyway.
Sort of interfere with that energy vortex into impossibility. You see, people have no choice, and there is coming a time, and I promise this, people have no choice but to see. And what they do with that is up to them. Okay?
Right.
Where they stand is up to them. And they should stand in love at all times. Now, if I were to go back to programming and what you said with water, you see, programming your water, structuring your water is one of the most essential things that you could do first, to just get that and what you put into your body.
Mhm.
You know, you could say things to it. You could write things on a piece of paper, and literally the structure of that water will literally change. So in essence, let's just say for a male, if you're struggling with testosterone, maybe just write testosterone, put it there instead of injecting yourself. You see, and it's also your belief in yourself, because we have water within ourselves. And so what you say to the water, and also what you say to yourself with 100% belief, it will happen for you. You know, if you have a little bit of doubt in it, then therefore you're going to program that doubt into yourself. This is so powerful. And it, like, really listen to what I'm saying. People, listen to what I'm saying. You already know what I'm saying. But what you believe in, there is nothing that is impossible. Even levitation itself is not impossible. It's something that we do naturally right now with the repulsion effect of magnetic fields. You're never truly sitting on that seat. You're not touching anything ever. It's a natural thing.
We say that all the time. Yeah.
And it sounds crazy, right? So but when you break it down on a scientific level, to where people start to understand where you're exactly what you're saying. I've said this to many people. I'm like, you're actually not touching anything. You're not touching any.
The movie The Secret. I don't know if I've seen The Secret. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see what it look like.
You know, the couch, the chair, whatever, because it's a force always propelling. Your electromagnetic field is always propelling against whatever matter you're sitting on or touching. So anytime the force that you're feeling when you get pushed or you feel something, that is just the force field pushing away. So that's what's creating the actual touch. So yes, correct. We're all levitating at any given time. And just to see it, how you said, to levitate a bit more to where you can physically see.
No, I haven't seen it. It's based off that book. I don't know. I don't like that book. See, I was a reader of the 48 Powers. I thought that book was soft. I ain't gonna lie. That book is written in like a soft ass language that I don't like.
It now it's possible, but we always been doing so.
Could I say this? But it's not only possible. It's
Yeah, I don't fuck with the book personally.
being done by some people.
It's being done right.
You know, like that's
Like they broke it down in like to a consumerism like type of way, in my opinion.
that's
No disrespect to what you gained from it. Like everybody took something from that journey different.
it's not a theory. It's actually being done by some people. In that event, it was being done. I wouldn't say levitation itself.
I believe in the concept for sure. That's how I got my son. But the way they worded it, I just didn't like it. And at that time period in my life, I was on some mind manipulation type shit.
But increasing that electromagnetic field was being done. And that's the thing that's so powerful, man, because humanity is going to hit a point where everything falls. Financial is going to fall, how we know it to be. Government systems of control are going to fall. And you're going to have all of these classified documents come out, which have already come out in the deceptive and the evil nature, but also ones of technology for helping people. Did you know back in 2014, I was in Morocco, and in Morocco, they were developing a over resonance device, free energy device, and I was there. I have photos of it. And in this device, you would plug it in and it would get over resonance, over unity device. And it was operating on a certain resonance. And when it hit that resonance, it went over unity. So it was pulling, you're able to extract energy off the grid. It was producing energy far more greater, and it just needed a kickstart. Mm-hmm. All right. That was back in 2014 that was built. And that was built in the most dodgiest country, third world country, in a place that wasn't funded. They got at the time they were using car parts to put this together. So technology that has been suppressed is also going to be shown to people for energy. And then that's going to lead to, as it always will, okay, if metal, copper, and a magnet could access resonance to access the infinite supply of energy, we are more powerful than a magnet, than a piece of copper, and a damn piece of metal. And our bodies could be over resonance, in resonance itself. And that resonance is love itself and nothing other than that. That is the resonance, the state of the 0 point is love. And once you hit that and you remember that state from where you came.
What's the deal? What's going on, Mafia member? What's up with family?
Came from, which is home. Then everything turns on heart within your body and your abilities to do the impossible. The abilities to do the impossible. That's so important. But what they've done is to take people out of resonance, is that they've then infiltrated the
this nigga voice making me sleepy.
Financial system in every aspect of your life, theft of everything towards every single person here. They've stolen it from you. They've stolen it through commerce. They've stolen it through wording and language, through the very systems that everybody trusts, even religious institutions, the Vatican, which then use certain words to turn you into a non-living being, a dead entity. And you go back into religious too. God doesn't
So shout out to everybody that throw me on while they at work and just put it on the speaker or put me in their pocket or whatever and put me in their headphones. I appreciate y'all too. Good looking. I know you can't participate, but I appreciate y'all too.
Basically, speak to the dead. He only speaks to the living. And right now you have corporations, Vatican, from institutions that have all made themselves a corpse, a corporation, dead entities, and program the language to make you the very dead entity itself, which means that when you're operating in this fictitious, non-real environment of this world, you become the very dead entity that cannot access the other side, nor access love, because dead people can't see that when you operate in that capacity. But when you turn into the living man and woman, you remember your home. You see all of the deceptions through the words and through every spell that has been cast on you through the words that they use on you without your knowledge. And then you turn into the living. And when you are the living, you become love. You become truth. And that is the number one truth of all things, which is love, in that resonance. And then that resonance will pulsate throughout every cell of your body, making even the most impossible things possible for everybody to witness.
100%, for sure. He's cooking. He's cooking right now.
Definitely, for sure.
Man, you're preaching to the choir because
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast. So the AI chooses the best clips. Maybe this one.
Right now?
Yeah, because it knows what's important.
The Ankh wasn't, what was the pyramid? Say it again.
I do this every single day, and I tell people to do this every day. Speak to yourself in the most positive light as you can. Randomly, I feel great. I feel amazing. I'm healthy. those words in your mind, they manifest physically. How you think is how you shape reality. And I live by that. I do that randomly throughout the day, all the time, because there's so many outside entities trying to fight for your attention, fight for your consent, because it's compliance through consent, right? They can't make you do anything, but they can influence you. This is where these random thoughts come in and infiltrate and make you think that you're thinking these thoughts. So would you say that their greatest weapon, the enemy, is fear?
Yeah, 100%. It's fear. It's always been fear the entire time, and then they use that fear to create thought forms which manifest into a spirit.
Yes, Yahshua tells you 400 times in the Bible to not fear. So I think we should listen to him.
You know that
Pyramids. Oh yeah, fact.
Spirit then can influence energetic fields. So spirits are nothing but a thought form that, if comes from a soul, that could be a fully conscious entity, because we're giving life to these things. You know, fear is the greatest weapon because it's the opposite of love. Like, do you believe the other side, unconditional love, has any ounce of fear in it? Like, doesn't.
Not at all. It can't exist.
Yeah. So
the dark can't exist where the light is.
No. So then fear takes you outside of your resonance, and then fear turns into doubt. Doubt turns into disbelief. Disbelief turns into suffering to pain, stress, which then it literally kills you physically, and then also kills your spirits, your thoughts, your will to even pursue anything. And then you just go further and further and further down a spiral. And then what you do is you lash onto the demiurge, and you lash onto this, because it's everybody in this fear-based thing. And it keeps on bringing you further and further down, losing your will and hope of everything. And then you try to grab onto things, and then before you know it, you lose everything, because fear comes from loss. So when you're in the state of fear, you will lose everything, even your connection to home.
For sure.
Temporarily. You know, and so that's very important.
For sure. Yeah. Going back to the old world, I know you touched on that real quick, because I want to touch on past, present, and future. So do you think that these technologies that we're using right now, things that we're discovering, we're only rediscovering from the old world, i.e. atmospheric energy, free energy, things of
I don't think so, Jay Blue. I don't think so.
That nature.
100%. You see that this is actually good, man, because you're already totally aware. It's 100%. That's what we're doing. Everything that's discovered now is just from the old technology. Even some forms that AI is from that old form of technology. You know, a simple thing as an iPad. You know, we have an iPad, we have a phone. You know, that comes from, that technology comes from the fifth heaven within this creation. You know, you see the tablets written in stone. Those are technology devices similar to an iPad, where they have a database of information. Even your life review, they have forms of technology that you could see. Now, it's not technology in the terms of the distorted sense, but it's pure. It's pure, connected to the source. You see, so everything that we're finding now all connects back to old technology from.
Well, in the waters, right, there's a being that every individual, they write down everything you do. Even me saying this, they're writing this down right now. They're taking note of that. Y'all watching, whatever y'all comment, they're taking note. You feel me? Everything that we do, we have to, yeah.
Each ancient texts, and you know, from levitation of objects, which we inherently can't do with sound frequency, from the bending of light itself, which has happened through certain technology as well, through accessing time, through Project Looking Glass, which is
what is Obama?
Reverse technology from the original technology from that past, from the Mayan calendar, because they were able to predict solid fixed markers which are impossible to change.
I think you know, a white person, I guess.
And so they were doing that from back then, tuning in, and even using the capabilities that we have physically here, like leaving the body to access it. So all of these things that are top secret, underground funded pieces of technology were all discovered from the ancient civilization. This is why they try to tell you certain structures or mountains or they're just natural formations due to the natural cycles of Earth. But really what it was is some
A petrified
of these
being. All geology was once biology.
mountains that we see, one, they're chopped down trees, or they are giant structures that were melted by laser technology from that old world. And you could see when you look into some of these, when you actually see them, you can actually see that they look like windows and stuff. In some of these places within the mountains, this is why you
Arizona has a whole bunch of them.
have sacred sites within the mountains where you could enter into the tunnel systems. These tunnel systems are nothing but an old castle or an old structure or an old pyramid that was once there. And then information's there, including this technology. And there's a lot of it in Antarctica too, from cloning facilities, okay, from interdimensional space travel is there, free energy is there. You even go into some of the structures within the mountains, you'll find that even when you're walking through them, some of them look like roots of trees. You see, because the trees of the past, we used to have giant trees. And these trees were built off, or you could say they were a different type of structure, not carbon base, crystalline base, giving life to everything. And, you know, you even talk.
Well, they did say the telomere capped our life at about 120. They say DNA was edited and they put telomere caps on there. Bammer is a literate fool with no sense. Oh, okay.
About the people bring up the Great Flood as well. And I hope I could go here too, see where you're at with this. People talk about the Great Flood. Now, a lot of this Great Flood and a lot of the disasters of this old world or the last book came from the chopping down of these trees as well. Because when you chop down a tree,
water is tapped into a water source. I don't know, bro, but I've seen them before, but I'm about to tap in with Darius.
You know, and if you don't know, I'll tell you that trees hold water. And within this, when trees hold water, they suck up water.
So they say certain waterfalls are really just trees that, because if you people have cut down some trees and they are tapped into a water source in the ground and they never stop running water. Never. So some people say that some waterfalls, because it doesn't make sense with the amount of rain that doesn't go to the place to overfill the reservoirs and things like that, that it was a cut down tree that just is one of them, bro, like large, huge trees that just tapped into water. And it makes a lot of sense. I'll do a deep dive.
Sometimes if you chop down the tree based off the season, you'll find that water starts to spill out of it, starts to come out of it.
Pause.
And so when you drop down these massive trees that go way up to the skies, you also release all the water that they were holding into the ground, flooding the ground. Also,
every book talks about the flood. Every culture talks about a flood.
So flooding from the very sky, which is where you get the crack, or you could say even where the Milky Way comes from, a part of this flood, an opening of the heavens into this creation, just due to technology. Australia was also part of this. And this is why Australia has everything too, including a whole bunch of other places within here. But Australia is one of those spots as well where it begins and ends here. Okay, because this was once what they call the temple of Amun, which is you go into Amun Ra. And they say that is in the Egyptian text back in the pyramids of Giza. Okay, but the true temple's here of that entity is located here. All throughout Australia, you have these sites. You have these sites of pyramids here, and you have the deserts here. You have the rainforest here. You have everything here.
That is true. Yeah, we went down there.
I agree with that. I agree with that. At this point, I think 90% are the government's doing, and then the other 10% is the interdimensional etheric beings. I've even seen the government allegedly can create the plasma orbs that we be seeing. I can't confirm or deny the video. I don't know where the dude got his information from. It was like a trust me, bro, but it was a good trust me, bro.
Actually,
Yeah.
it did feel different, right? It felt very alive and
very rich.
Yeah,
definitely,
for sure. We've been down there a couple of times, so I definitely know what you're talking about.
I got a question though. What would you say the difference is between astral projection, remote viewing, and sleep paralysis? Is that like different states of mind, or is that like are you in like what are the states of like meditation, or is it like what's the difference between those three?
Yeah. This is interesting now because what I'm talking about, the out-of-body state, is getting lumped into remote viewing. And I should say this for clarification and also for the integrity of the work that I do, is that an out-of-body state and a remote viewing are in totally different universes of what you're actually doing. Right. And again, not to sound too cocky or arrogant, but when you an out-of-body state, when you do it, it's not astral projection either. Because what I'm teaching, and through 89 testimonies, hundreds of them now that are not even on my official channel, now people sharing this stuff, it is a controlled near-death experience. Because you're not going into a meditative state where, like remote viewers do, where then you get visions of something.
What you mean a controlled near-death experience?
Viewing, you could be 100% conscious of your physical body. You get a piece of paper like this and a pen, and you're getting into a theta state. And then all of a sudden you could start to get images or feel like you're there two places at once. Okay. But an out-of-body state is a near death. Now, I ask you this question. What type of remote viewer have you heard that has such a profound experience that it changes every aspect of their life? They've gotten a life review. They see home. They see everything of the source of who they are. And you compare that to near-death experiences where they actually physically die and they see the afterlife for what it really is. They go beyond just this creation, this construct, and the creations within it, the kingdoms within it. They go beyond that. They're taken back home to everything. You don't hear that in remote viewing because one is, once you shut down the body in a controlled out-of-body state, you are lowering the frequency to such a point of the body where it is temporarily on the brink of death. You could say sleep paralysis is just hitting that state of getting into that state. But what happens when you hit sleep paralysis? Sleep paralysis. And you consciously at that point, there's something that happens, and I measured it with.
They talk about why they got destroyed. Definitely does. Because of the mixing and creating the abomination. Is my membership still good? Let me see.
With a heart monitor, there's something that happens that when you consciously separate from the physical form, that the physical body even lowers its heart rate further, the breath even goes down further. And when you come out,
no, I don't think so, because it's a new month. I don't see the green. I don't see the green by your name. I did just drop a members video. Y'all got to see the Mandela effect video first. I don't think you got to renew it once every 31 days.
Your soul is 100% physical.
But you would have the lime green box next to your name, and then you would have the special emojis.
It is 100% physical. When you touch another entity and it feels more physical than you holding a human being's hand here. And this is because.
Were you in Africa or you were in America?
Once you leave the body, we don't see the other 99% of the light spectrum. But the moment that you leave the body, you see 100% of that light spectrum. So what we see now as ghosts or in our peripheral vision, we see, okay, that can't be physical. How could these beings be physical? Because they seem so airy-fairy. But no, you will find when you match a certain frequency, you will even find physicality in sound itself. Listen to what I'm saying. When you match a frequency, you'll find physicality in everything. Even thoughts are physical outside of our light spectrum to perceive it. But once you come out of body, you will see the thought form as a physical thing you could touch and interact with. So leaving is leaving like death. You access.
Yeah, Darius is definitely out there.
You can access this place for what it really is, like remote viewers do. They access this place, target places, but you're physically there walking, as if you're physically walking in a physical body.
Shout out to Darius, shout out to Maverick Approach for letting him talk and having him on, but we done reached in 2 hours. I am Cash, capital K, $ for the S, this Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 151. I'm about to drop my, this compilation right here is, my non-mainstream news conspiracy theory compilation I dropped today. Everybody leave and go run up. I need to switch my new car. Hey, it's all good, Tori G. Don't even trip. When y'all get to it, y'all get to it. But make sure you get to it because the members is the reason I'm able to not be in the algorithm, pop my non-bias, bring y'all this information 50 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all even considering it. All you gotta do is hit that like button for me. You know that's all I ask. You feel me? Share it. Let y'all partners know. Send it in the group text like, hey, I got this dude on YouTube. He be going crazy. You feel me? We the Global Mafia. But shout out to y'all. Let's have a productive, positive week. I'll be on tomorrow for show 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all go hit that link. Put Global Soldier in the comments. Love y'all life for sure. Stay smart, stay dangerous. For sure, Jamie. I appreciate you, loved one. I always need the affirmations from y'all and the confirmations to let me know I'm doing a cool little job. One person will never know everything, but as a collective, we can figure it all out. Y'all make sure y'all check out my compilation of non-mainstream news and conspiracy theories. I just dropped the link. I got a whole playlist of them. And we're going to stay tapped in with this knowledge. Forget the set of lies that was agreed upon. We're going to keep going down this ancient architecture, Tartarian history, and we're going to find out what was really going on. You feel me? So hit that link. I want to see everybody leave. Hit that link. Get up out of here. Over appreciate y'all. Capital K, $ for that. Right on for tapping in on Sunday. Wallahi.